Good evening and welcome back to the REGTC, where it will be our primetime fixture for this one, the Roaring Lions, and they'll be taking on the Diamond FC. Roaring Lions coming into this one off the back of a loss versus the Eagle Claw. 2-1. Barbara Johnson ended up scoring the crucial goal gifted to him by Kelly Jackson, while the DFC ended up doing the reverse of what attackers did to them last time out. They beat the attackers this time, 3-1 victory. It was the Smeens brothers doing the business for them. Lineups for today read for the Roaring Lions. Late scratch. I think we saw when the injury happened. Kareem Burris can't start today. In goal, it's Oleandre Curiel. He's the number 49. Lester Connor, the number 12. That's Fishy. Mikai Connor, the number 3. Marvin Erskine, partners Yariel Fleming at the back, numbers 22 and 30 respectively. Khalid Jackson, number 34. Jaden Laurent, number 25. Dalik Moore, number 29. Captain today is Jelly Jamal Richardson, number 2. Fares Sutherland, the number 15. And I think it's Kristen Williams who got the start. Kristen Williams, the number 47. While for the DFC in goal and captainy yet again today, it's Micah Brooks, Jaden Fleming, the number 9, Malachi Gums, number 16, Kevon Harley, number 21, Armando back in the starting lineup for them today, number 4. Nicholson Billington retains his position, the number 27. Carlos Reyes, number 6. Redondo Roach, number 5. Jalen and Jared Smeens, the number 7 and the 2. And Trevor Peters, the captain of DFC, is there, but he's not wearing the armband today, the number 8. That's the Roaring Lions in their white strip, the white strip I love to see. And it's the DFC in their sky blue. They changed the sky blue. It's Fishy putting one forward. Dealt with defensively by the Diamond FC.
And one thing we are noticing today, Doc, is that we are come accustomed to Laurent playing in recent times, playing in a striker role. Today he is back in his normal position, playing in the defense.
I don't think they have a choice. They're without many attacking options as Reynel is still out as well. The 3 players are playing up front, and Fares Sutherland, Jelly Richardson, and Fishy. Those are literally the only 3 forward players they have right now, as Jared is on side. Jared in behind. Jared Smeens. Very good save by Oleandre Curiel.
Ooh. Curiel coming out there and pulling off a magnificent save to deny Smeens in the 2nd minute of play.
Late call to start. An injury just before the game to usual number 1, Kareem Burris. But Oleandre has come out and he's gotten up to a very, very good start in this one, keeping his team at level pegging.
And remember last season when it was Curiel who started before he picked up an injury, and he did a tremendous job, one must say.
Curiel's he's a very, very good number 2 keeper. He started for the Enforcers, I remember. His first time starting in the league was for the Enforcers, and he really impressed me. Very young, very good young keeper. And surprised he's settled to be a number 2 at this point in his career. When he was younger, that's understandable, but now he's about to finish school and he's still only getting spot starts. Reminds me a lot of Dean Henderson of Manchester United. He went out on loan last season, similar to Oleandre going out on loan to the enforcers. But pretty happy to sit and be a number 2, while the veteran and more experienced keeper gets the time to shine, even though both really coming into their prime years.
Ball going off corner, throw into the DFC. And it's normally a very fast-paced game, Lions and Diamonds FC. And that's a foul. In the middle is the man Burton, able and assisted by AR1. It's Fleming, and AR2 is Walker. Sissy Walker.
Yeah.
And the fourth official, it's Victory. Harley finds Millington. Drops it wide.
A lot of key.
Victory has done practically every game this weekend. I'm not sure how he's doing it.
Jaden dropping this one centrally but giving away. And the Roaring Lions will pick this one up with Jackson. Looking for quick one-touch passing. But a bit careless. And Jaden picks this one up, drops this one out wide.
Gives it away. Needlessly.
The Lions can build from the back of Jaden Laurent. Laurent shifts this one inside. They're looking for the pass there. They're trying to build centrally, but it's not been their most crisp start to a game, really. Like the chip one over the top, that's easy defending, really. Straight back to the Roaring Lions. Trying to force one forward. Eventually it will drop here. But again, the passing has not quite been at its usual standard. That's a bit better. That's a lot better, in fact. It's Jelly out wide, but he can't get there ahead of the sky blue shirt. And ball didn't quite have enough pace to go out, so he's taking it wide. And the Lions will pick up a throw-in.
It'll be interesting to see they keep up with the pace of this game. Good work by Gums. Ball soft in. It's going up. Free kick. Came off the head of Millington. The referee says it's an infringement and it's a free kick.
Booted long, straight back to the Roaring Lions FC. And a chance for them to move quickly. It's down the line. Good turn by Jelly. Has players to aim at. Puts one inside. And the shot just can't come off. But play it in. And in the 7th minute of play, the Roaring Lions take a 1-0 lead.
Fares the man.
He came in late. And Fares Sutherland was there. The DFC, they did well to prevent the initial shot, but they couldn't prevent the cross, and no one tracked the run of Fares Sutherland. And Sutherland makes it 1-0 in the early goings.
In the 7th minute of play, the Royal Lions have taken the lead. Sutherland came in the back, at the back post, and he was left free sheet. And Sutherland making Diamonds pay in the 8th minute of play.
Diamond had their chance. They didn't bury it. The Lions have taken theirs, and they have drawn first blood. DFC, they've been left a bit scrambling, really. They do have experience in the midfield position. And Armando and Trevor partnering each other. Armando coming in to play the Alex role. Alex is still not fit. But what they do have an experience in the midfield, they kind of lack that experience in the defensive line. They have opted to shift Armando from in the defense into the midfield. It has worked for them on a number of occasions, but sometimes you just need a veteran presence. Here come DFC.
Corner.
I must say that the referee has been really kind to the EastEnders. You're not supposed to be behind the bench for that long. We know they're moving from behind the bench area. There will be a corner to DFC. Puts this one in high and a bit too deep. And it will run near out of bounds, but a very good bit of defensive work. And he picks out a good pass as well. It's Mackay. Gets it horribly wrong. Trevor finding Jared. Jared wide for Hawley. Hawley. I think there may be something wrong with that specific patch of grass. Because this is maybe the third time I've seen someone slip over there in these opening 10 minutes. Jaden.
Oh, gives it away.
Lions now. Jackson. It's a good searching ball forward. And pushed wide for Sutherland here. Sutherland has some company over there and looks like Roach. Puts one in. Deflected away. It will be a corner. Roaring Lions, they are playing some really good football right now.
Roaring Lions certainly has the advantage in that penalty area. The likes of Fleming and Laurent have height on their side.
Indeed. Usually you would argue to have both centre backs go forward, but with Jalen Smains up front, you need Marvin back there. Poor corner, really.
And not sure how good of a corner that was when you have the likes of... Oh, that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. And that's... Yes. When you have the likes of Laurent and Fleming in the box, you want to use their height. You want to capitalize on height.
Well, I don't know about the availability of certain players, but what's a good sign for the Roaring Lions is that for the first time in a number of weeks, ticked off amongst the substitutes, it's Screechy Walker.
Well, Walker was injured. We knew that he would have gotten in an accident, and so he was out injured.
Indeed. He hasn't been ticked off for a long time, so to see him ticked off, hopefully that means he's near enough to recovering and getting back to full health. As it's Fares trying to catch Micah out, It's dipping. Micah did well. Fares with a very audacious attempt. I don't know, Micah has his struggles. Reading the high balls. Good move. Fishy can leave this one out wide. And it's the Lions again moving into the area, but Micah... He'll come out and collect this one now. Laurent. Back to Dalik. And now Sutherland. Sutherland around the outside. Very well defended by Jaden Laurent. steps in and just just look at
Isn't
the
that a
height
foul?
difference. Look at the height difference between Jaden Laurent
That had nothing to do with
and
height.
Jared
He used his
Smith.
hand to push him away.
Miller not referees. That's just
It was an outstretched hand that he used to push him away, Doc. That wasn't even a height advantage.
I'm not a referee. I never completed the training. I don't know. I no longer speak on refereeing decisions unless they're completely outrageous. I've been told too many times to hush my mouth, so that's a good ball, and it will. Ooh, no, it won't. It looked for all the world like he was in behind. Just couldn't poke it over Micah.
Micah got a hand to it and deflected it out for a corner. That was another breakdown there in the defense of DFC.
Again, corner along the ground. It looks like Dalik was taking the corners on this side. And
This occasion was Dalik. It was Sutherland before. Prior.
that's 2 attempts at the corner and 2 relatively poor attempts at that.
This one is floated in.
And it will fall here.
Christian Williams in the follow-up shot cleared. Fleming.
Lovely ball in, and it's in. It's the veteran. It's the experience, and he has made it 2 goals to nothing. Fishy coming
Offside.
up. Oh, it's offside. The flag has been raised. Fishy can't believe it. Fishy is absolutely furious. He's pointing to a man that was coming in from the right side. But the AR in CC Walker has called Fishy offside. A reprieve for the DFC. We have to go to VAR.
We need VAR, Doc. We need VAR on that one. We definitely need VAR on that one. Oh, it looked legal. It looked very legal. And if that was indeed offside, it would have been very close. It would have been very, very close. Fleming gives it away. Moore finds Sutherland. Sutherland finds Moore. Good interception there by Smins. Harley. Attempted long ball. Marvin cuts it out. Laurent. Sutherland back to Marvin.
Good call here. Very good call here.
And this is out for a goal kick. Well, VAR says it's a very good call. Close, but offside.
Very, very good call with the young referee. Just went a bit too early. The DFC line, it was very good. They came out and they came out early. So
I'm not sure if you're getting the best camera shot on that, dog. You think?
You're not getting the best camera angle, but if you look at where the deepest defender was, he was out at the edge of the penalty area. And when the ball was played Fishy, he had just drifted inside a bit. You can use the goal line as a reference point.
All right. Well, VAR says it's very legal.
Fishy thought he had his first goal in a very long time.
Oh. It's a free kick to Rowan Lions. It's 1-0 in the 19th minute of play. Roaring Lions enjoying the lead from the boot of Sutherland. Faris Sutherland in the 8th minute of play. Dalik Moore with the free kick. Ball soft in.
Lovely ball.
And goes wide.
No one really stretched for it. It bounced just ahead of Jaden Laurent. Had he put a boot to it, that could have been troublesome. That's a much better delivery there from Dalik Moore. Lions have thoroughly dominated proceedings here in the early goings of this one. Still not deep into the first half yet. It's been a whole lot of roaring Lions. DFC just don't have enough at this present moment. Shifted out wide for Sutherland. Sutherland, floating one inside, it's beyond a fishy. And it will drop here, but
Free kick.
free kick, a push in the back. Push in the back, says the referee. Kicked out by Micah. He couldn't quite keep it in play, and it's right back to the Roaring Lions. We've just hit the 20-minute mark in this one. It's 1-0 in favor of the Roaring Lions, and they're trying to come in. Still Lions over on the outside, and they don't win the throw-in, in fact. And it's going to be Oleandre. Does well enough. And in my estimation, I know that playing Jalen Smains up front would have worked against the attackers, but it would have worked because Special and Mason are not fast. But Marvin and Yariel are both really fast. So DFC may be better served putting a more physical presence like maybe a Jaden Fleming centrally and shifting Jalen out wide to maybe come up against a Jaden Laurent. Just things that the coach could be mulling over. Because Jaden Fleming, he's become really a wasted figure over on the right wing. It's not just today. It happened against attackers as well, but didn't really cost him. Lovely bit of space picked up by Jared. Got himself into the pocket. And it was a pass back by Marvin, says the referee. It will be an indirect free kick. Faris is in disbelief, and the Roaring Lions are very upset, the entire Lions side, because they feel like Jared Smains may have poked the ball, but the referee and DFC believe that Marvin poked it back. It will be an indirect free kick. And is this the gift that DFC need to get back into this one on Father's Day?
Well, it was indirect free kick. It must touch somebody down in order to score.
I like the way you put it, because it's usually interpreted by players that another player must touch it. It must touch anybody before going into the goal.
Yes. Must touch somebody.
Jalen hits it. Can't keep it down.
But I'm not sure where he went goal, because it has to come off somebody.
He took the chance of it hitting a Lions player and having a deflection. But
No,
what players usually do is just a little roll and then the shot.
That's what I was thinking, that the reason why Jaden was there was to do
Indeed.
just the same.
Back towards Jared here. Loose touch. Yariel. Jaden gets it back. Jaden goes for a drive at goal. He did see that Oleandri was out.
Off the line.
Not a bad effort. He got the power. Just couldn't get it to drop enough. Very talented player, Jaden Fleming. And I'm not sure if DFC still get the best out. We saw earlier in the season when he was playing as the second striker in the front two. He was really getting, the DFC were getting the best use out of him. He was creating a whole lot of goals for Jalen and Jared. But now there's been a slight change with Kentish John coming back into the side. John, when they play with the 3-5-2, Kentish John is usually the favored second striker. I guess because of his pace rather than Jaden's technical ability, really. And Jaden may have just become an odd man out at DFC. Here comes the aforementioned Jalen poking one out, and it will be Jalen Smains here. Jalen has his brother and Hawley for company in the area. Puts one in, looking for Jared, and Jared Smains cleared away. Jaden Laurent gets back and hooks it away off the goal line. Centimeters, a matter of centimeters, but Jaden Laurent did just enough.
Had it been another player, that would have been in the goal. Had it not been Laurent with his height, that would have been in the goal.
Only his long legs could have gotten there. Jaden Laurent doing the business, keeping his team ahead. But DFC, they've suddenly grown right into this one. Jalen with a pinpoint pass to find the smallest man on the field, Jared. It's a corner. Not the best corner at all. Easily dealt with it near post. Jared. Again, not his best delivery. In fact, I'm being too nice. It was a poor delivery. And the pass, not kept in play. Millie, don't they remember this? A couple years ago, you outed me for having a snack on comms. So Millie, how was that kick?
I'm not sure what you're talking about now.
You asked me a couple years ago how that chicken was. So I have to ask you how that cake was.
It was good. It was really good, Doc.
Happy Father's Day, Millie.
Thank you.
Ball forward for the Roaring Lions. He can have a hit, No, try to cut it back. Ball played inside. Looking for a pass. Does have it in Jaden Laurent. Jaden. Out wide to Faris Sutherland. And the pass is just behind. Now it's Trevor Peters. Peters over to Jaden. Jaden finds Jalen, but Ariel will collect this one. Played short to Marvin. Marvin wide for Laurent. This is good press by DFC. Very good press. And it's Jalen Smains now. But again, he's trying to not control the ball, trying to let it run. And twice in the same attack, he's lost the ball trying to do that. And now it's Jelly. Shifting this one back inside. He's in behind here. And the lovely last-ditch effort to keep the Lions at bay. Fantastic challenge there. That could have been two.
Indeed, could have been. Millington did well getting back. Young Christian was getting in there.
Christian has become a source of goals, really, for the Roaring Lions. As it's headed away, and can look to go along with it. Could have looked to go along with it. Jalen was one-on-one with Marvin. That's the foot race I want to see. It's fast against fast. It's slicing and taken down by Fishy. Roaring Lions are building this one around the area. It's Fishy again. He's put the ball in the net already. And the Sutherland. Whipping one in towards the edge of the area. Poke down. Fishy poking one wider. And eventually it's booted away. Jared. There's this one off for Jaden. Jaden looking to send Jalen running as he's done so often this season. But up against Yarrell and Marvin, he won't have much joy. Don't know if there's a pacier centre-back duo in the men's league. In the female league, if the Shining Stars were to play maybe Talia and Anisha together, that's speed. But in terms of the men's league, there may not be a defensive centre-back pairing faster than Yariel and Marvin. Fishy, a Sutherland, with the lob one forward. And
need some more control pass in the midfield there by Diamond FC. They have not really passed the ball very well.
Not at all. They're missing some composure in there. Again, you're missing your on-field leader. You're missing Alex. Alex gives you so much. Drafted into the Angola senior team at a very young age for a reason, as the shot comes in and goes wide. He's versatile, he can play in defense, can play in midfield, he's composed. Offers you a lot, Alex Fleming. Former DFC captain. Then again, DFC have a lot of former captains.
So just a matter of giving youngsters, the responsibility from game to game.
I know.
We've seen a number of players carrying the armband for Diamonds FC. We have seen Carlos.
Lovely ball.
We've seen Michael Brooks. We have seen Mando. We have seen Smeens. A number of players. Jaden, Trevor Peters. So a number of players carrying the armband.
Don't worry. I know. We do the same. There are two teams that like to cycle that armband. It's Diamond and Spartans. The only way to know if a player is ready for leadership is to give them a leadership role.
We've seen where, just giving a player the armband brings out a whole lot in them. And I saw Akamel Rogers, and the last he was given the armband, and I've never seen him play better football than when the armband was given to him 2 games ago.
Indeed. Some players rise to the armband, some players falter under the armband.
Doc, we're going to veer just a little to cricket, where the West Indies just barely overcame the US today in their first qualifying game.
Well, I wouldn't quite say barely. They were in cruise control. Really, they may have gotten a bit nervous to the end, but they were really in cruise control for a large portion of their bowling. Their batting left a lot to be desired. Where at one point they looked on for about 350, 360. They fell to 297.
All out to the US.
I don't know if US has bowled out anyone before, but they bowled out the West Indies.
Doc, we have to look at that's a foul. That must be a foul for challenge by.
The problem with these two sides playing is it's the West Indies playing the West Indies seaside, because 90% of the US side is West Indian cricketers that couldn't get picked for the West Indies side.
Well, a number of players, but Doc, I'll tell you this. if the West Indies is playing that kind of cricket against the U.S., I saw, I think it's Nepal and
Zimbabwe.
and Zimbabwe who are also in their group.
And Zimbabwe
Who
put up
and Nepal put on 290 today.
and
Zimbabwe scored 291 for 2.
in 45 overs.
Oh my!
It was I think it was Sean Williams and Craig Irvin. They put on what you would call a middle order masterclass. Centuries for both of them, quick centuries as well. But the difference between the West Indies and the USA side, Johnson Charles, Jason Holder, Ruston Chase, all got starts. Shea Hope, all got starts. They all got to 50 and didn't convert. But Gajanan Singh for the US, he got his 50. He converted. Unfortunately for him, didn't have any support. And I think that came because Bayesian cricketer Aaron Jones ended up getting run out, unfortunately, when he was batting really well. He was in the 20s. Ended up getting caught at the wrong end.
True to Lions.
Gajanan Singh, another. He's a West Indian as well, Gajanan Singh. I believe he's of Guyanese descent. Couldn't quite make the Guyana side, so he couldn't make the West Indies side. Good ball, and a crucial header by Ariel.
Foul going against Smins. Yeah, it's Christian. Christian. Losing out to Malachi. Jaden. Foul.
Ten minutes to go in this first half. It's been a first half where it's ebbed and flowed both ways. The Lions had a very good start. DFC came into it. DFC just couldn't capitalize. The Lions have put the ball in the goal twice, but only one is counted. Fisher judged to be offside, and rightly so, by ARCC Walker. Very good to see young assistant referees getting those types of calls right and sticking to their guns.
It was a very crucial call, very close call. Walker, according to VAR, it was right. Smins. Fleming. Looking for Smins. Can't get there. It's Ariel Fleming cuts it out for a throw. That would, oftentimes you look and you see these, what I would call unnecessary, kicking the ball out of play, you know. He had absolutely no pressure and could have looked to just build and come down the left flank.
Composure. All comes down to composure. Ball played in. Headed away only as far as Trevor. Peters hits it! Good save for Oleandre, but very good connection there. That was good technique by Trevor Peters.
It was indeed. Hit it on the volley.
It's difficult technique because the ball was still rising. It wasn't sitting up for a volley, a true volley. This could be troublesome. Armando there couldn't quite get the ball settled to pick the pass. Jalen goes down. Jalen will win the free kick. Pretty good position for Jaden really. That's definitely Jaden range to hit it. But will it be Jarrett Smains? It's definitely a right footer shot. And it's definitely Jaden sort of range. But it will be Jarrett Smains. Looks like he'll hit this one. Again, although Jarrett Smains is good, I would personally have Jaden hit this one. Prove me wrong. Score it. I've seen Jaden score them. I haven't seen you score one since high school league. Prove me wrong. Score this one, Jared.
He has the quality.
Most definitely. It's Jared Smains. Good save by Oleandre. It was bouncing just in front of him. That's difficult for a goalkeeper, but he did well to keep it out.
Well, Smains. He was heading for the near corner, and I bet you, Doc, it had to be, and it was.
Jalen will take this corner now. Bit odd. You don't usually see Jalen take corners from this side. Well, let's just say the corner taking has been subpar today for both sides. Booted forward. Mackay trying to run onto this one. Good composure now it's Millington. Oh, he gets caught on the ball, and it will be Mackay. Mackay has a runner, and the runner will collect it, but the touch was too heavy.
Just too much heavy touch there by Christian, and he was deceived by his first touch. Oh, that could have spelled danger for DFC.
Still the Roaring Lions. Just one white shirt in the middle to aim at. Forced to go backward. And a missed touch allows DFC to get onto it for a moment. Jared Smains back playing some defense. Jaden. Jared. Lumping it forward out of play.
Into the 42nd minute of play. It's 1-0. 1-0. Roaring Lions lead. A goal coming from the boot of Sutherland in the 8th minute of play from a set piece.
Just 3 minutes left to play in this first half. First half, we've seen chances for both sides. Opportunities and have not been put away. And will the Lions be able to put the ball into the goal for a third time? They'll have to.
Wait to see.
Booted forward. Giving away carelessly, really. The Lions defense. Jaden. It's a good pass. Again. And not on those two. Not on those two defenders. Those guys, Antoine, Chadley Charles. You won't beat them for pace.
Very difficult. Very difficult beating them for pace.
That's a good ball. You'll find Fares around the outside. Fares Sutherland. A good save by Micah. Here come DFC. Jaden puts one down the line. Again, picked up by a white shirt initially, Well, it's a good move to regain possession and win a throw in. Jaden. Jaden trying to drive inside and locked away. And
Jaden stays down. Gums stays down. And that was a foul. It wasn't called. That created that. That was a foul. The referee allowed the play to continue and resulted in another foul.
approaching the 45th minute. Roaring Lions looking to go into the break with a 1-goal advantage. So taking long. No DFC shot in the vicinity. Marvin Jackson. Jelly, lovely turn. Very good turn. Fishy. Easily read. But the passes give it straight back again. As you mentioned, they're missing some midfield composure, the DFC.
Another throw to the Roaring Lions. We have had 45 with 1 minute to be played.
I've seen DFC beat Roaring Lions in the past. Happened this season. And it was courtesy of the Rabbit. It's Jalen. He's in behind here. Jalen, Yariel, and cleared by Oleandri.
Still an opportunity. Still the opportunity.
Nice
And Giant Smith just couldn't read that one because the player was back and so he was not in an offside position and he just couldn't read that one.
But neither of them wanted that one. It was Jalen and it was Redondo, I think, who was really high up the pitch for a centre back. Kept in by DFC for Christian, who finds Fares. But it went into what? Fishy. And Reyes is under a bit of pressure. But
1 minute has come and gone. And the whistle has come. It's 1-0 at the end of the half. The Roaring Lions going into the half over DFC with a 1-goal lead. We will be live with you at the resumption at the start at the second half. Until then, it's back to master control. REGTC. Diamonds taking on Rowan Lions. Rowan Lions enjoying a 1-0 lead coming into this half. Rowan Lions. More. Forest. Laurent. Looking to get around and does get around Harley. Millington. So Fleming. Long ball looking for Smins. Can't outrun Fleming. Fleming puts it down the line for Jelly to pick up. Jelly looks up. Has Jackson on his left. Jackson. Carlos getting the better of Jackson there. Then giving it away. Ball goes out of touch. In fact, goes over the goal line for a goal kick to Diamond FC. 1-0. Roach. Ball into touch of Sutherland. Sutherland is the difference between these two teams. In the 8th minute of play, Sutherland from a set piece. Ball came in from the corner. It was left open at the back post. And with the simplest of tapped in. Tapped it in to the back of the net. 1-0 Rowan Lions. Guns. Peters. Fleming. Hodge. Carlos down the right flank. Carlos can't control. Laurent. Dispossess. Here is Connor. Mickey Connor with the ball. And it stays out. It stays out. Fleming can make this run, can't control. Rowan Lions. Long searching ball for Sunderland. Sunderland picks it up. Sunderland. That's Jelly rather. Jackson gives it away. Fleming. Hodge. Smins. Communication. Very poor there. Jackson. Smins. Good ball by Fleming to Hodge. Rodando Roach. Harley. Looking to get around Laurent and able to and lose it as well. Through to the Rowan Lions. Fishy. Sutherland. Fishy. Roach. And that's a free kick. Free kick to Rowan Lions. Dali Moore. Moore floats it in. Off the head of Laurent, goes out for a corner kick, for a goal kick. Smins can't control. It's Sutherland who picks it up. More. Good ball handling here by Rowan Lions. Mikai Kana. Sutherland. Sutherland with a shot. And good work done there by Carlos. Long searching ball. Can't find Smins. Good header by Gums. Millington gets the better of Mikai Connor. Clears it. Good work. Diamond on the right flank. It's Jalen. Jaden Fleming. To the cross. Laurent cuts it out. Fleming again. Hodge. The ball through. Laurent. Yariel. Lions just having their own way. Again, ball given away by to the Rowan Lions. That's offside. Ball cut out by Millington. Yariel Fleming. Fleming puts the ball over. And it goes wide. Smins. Ball. Fall back to Lions. Jackson. Moore. Moore. Oh, good work by Marvin. Harley gets a boot to that one. And into touch it goes for a throw into Diamonds FC. A shot coming there by Smins. Way off target. And the player goes down there for Royal Lions. That's Marvin. Players are refreshing themselves in the meantime. A few players have gone over to their benches, as well as receiving some instructions. Skin is back to his feet. It'll have to take a lot to get Marvin stay down. Goal kick. Royal Lions to restart. Walker is in the house. So the Royal Lions is boosted with the fact that Walker Laurent goes down now. He's aided to his feet. The referee. Play will continue. Free kick. Ooh, comes pulling the ball right back in his face. A skin. Ball put forward here for Jelly. Jelly won't get there. It's Carlos who gets there first. And then Micah drives it off the field. Through to Lions. Through to the Diamonds FC in the 60th minute of play, 61st minute of play. This means Hodge drives it forward. Grill takes that one very easily. Sutherland. Good walk by Peters. Ref says that it's illegal. Got a foot in. Ref says that's illegal. Substitution will come for Diamonds FC. It's going to be a double substitution. Kevin Paul and Kentish John, the two players who would be making their way onto the field for Diamonds FC. In the meantime, it's going to be a free kick. Let's see, in a conversation between the referee and the coach for Rowan Lions. Free kick. Heads going up. Ball coming off the head of Trevor Peters. Jackson floats it in high. Millington goes up and he's beaten. Good walk by Combs. Sutherland. How is it looking for Jelly? Jelly. Into the area. Connor. Mickey Connor has Millington for company. Good hand by Micah Brooks. Well done by Micah Brooks. And some sloppy walk there. And Rowan Lions can come again with it. Free kick. Not sure the call. Substitutions are going to be made now. It's Harley that will believe in the field for Kevin Paul, and Jaden Fleming will believe in the field. Kentish John makes his way on. Sutherland. Laurent. Peters. Millington will get to that one. Guns. Hurried on that one. Peters does well. Ball put forward. Over the top. Smins. Foul. Ball goes into touch for a throw into Diamonds FC. Paul. Gives it away to Christian. Mickey Connor. Drops it wide for Sutherland to run on two. That's a good ball. Sutherland with the shot. He had help. Jelly was there. Jelly was saying he needed to pass the ball. Mickey Connor was waiting. Jelly was waiting. He went and did it on his own. Nothing coming off that one. Then good work by Jackson. Fishy. Mickey Connor. Peters. And that's Paul. Marvin Eskin. Fleming. Christian. Sutherland. And let's make Connor. Millington. Cause him to go back. Sutherland. Christian. Connor. Connor. With a shot. Brooks. Collects. Ball over the top. Tussle for the ball. Marvin is there. Marvin. Jackson. Good ball. Moore. Christian. Ball. Looking for Jelly. Jelly can't control. Throw in Diamond FC. Too quickly taken. Off Paul. Jackson with the throw. Dalik Moore. Laura. Mickey to Christian. Christian to Mickey. Mickey to Jelly. Jelly. It's a nothing shot. I haven't seen Kentish John only a foot on the ball just yet. He does so now. John. Kentish John. Smins. Smins loses out to Marvin. Marvin drops it for Jackson. Jelly. Jelly has space. Jelly down the middle. Jelly lays it off to Christian. Christian picks it up. Changes the wing. Looking for Mickey. Mickey does well to find Jackson. Jackson takes it wide at the corner flag. Looking to get around Kevin Paul. Jackson could not keep it inside. Could not keep it on the field of play. It's a throw to Diamond FC. Another throw to Diamond FC. Carlos. Smins. Smins. In bit of indecision. Loses out. Jelly. Fishy. Carlos. Jackson, Fishy, Peters, Kentish John. John loses out. Marvin Eskin drops it wide to Sutherland. Sutherland looking to get around Roach. Has Roach for company. Sutherland into the 18. Sutherland with a shot. Sutherland with the goal! In the 71st minute of play. Perez Sutherland making it 2-0. 2-0. And the Rowing Lions are rowing to victory. In the 71st minute of play, Roach turning over, getting beaten, and Fares Sutherland burying it at the far post. It's 2-0. Giving Sutherland time and space on the ball was Roach, and then he lost his footing. Sutherland had the goal at his mercy, had the keeper to beat, and did so well, beating him at his far post. Jackson doing well. Paul. Corner. Rowing Lions was appealing for a throw on the touchline. No, I thought for a moment that it was Walker. I was warming up there, but it doesn't seem to be Walker. And Diamonds. Still an opportunity in the area. Cleared now by Marvin Roach. So John gives it away again to Sutherland. Sutherland. It's cleared. Danger voted, but just for a while. Jackson. Foul. What is the foul? What is the foul? And that, the referee can't be seeing that. And that must be a card. That must be a card. That must be a card. Mo had absolutely no right to be doing that. The referee back was turned, but the AR must have seen that. I'm not sure the call at all. Substitution. Welcome. And they're told to hold the substitution. Not sure if Jackson will be able to continue. And so if he's not able to continue, they will have to change the substitution. So they're holding it for now, the Rowing Lions. Stretcher has been called for. Oh, doesn't look good. And the player gets up and walks. The stretcher is here, and the player gets up. Funny. Very funny. Very, very funny. The substitution will come now. It's going to be Lauren who is going to be leaving the field. And Lauren was leaving the field and he returned. The substitution has been held and play resumed. Kentish John has Gums running. Gums. A ball to Kevin Paul, and Paul doesn't lay a boot to it. Sutherland. Jackson back on the field. Guy Connor. Fine Christian. Williams finds or cut out well by Roach. Intended ball for Sutherland off the head of Roach again and into touch. The substitution will come now as Fishy will leave the field. So that's a night for Fishy. And it's going to be, yes, Oliver Walker, who is going to make his way on the field. First touch, Screechy. Walker. Ball cuts back. Doesn't find a white shirt. Peters. Roach. Paul does the control. Ball runs out for a throw-in. Walker. Connor gives it away. Kentish John has Jackson and he has two for company. Jackson does well. Finds more. Ball cut out nicely by Kevin Paul. Hodge. Peters. Diamond FC looking to mount an attack here. Off the head of Roach. Jelly. Screechy back to Jelly. Jackson. Dalit Moore to Jackson. Good work by Hodge. Skips over. And that's a good run here. Hodge looks for, not a good effort there, but he gets it back. He gets it serves right back to him on the platter. And my. Peter is just give it straight back to Fleming. Down the line, Kentish John. Good work. Kentish John. Handball. No call. Roach cuts it out nicely. Kevin Paul. Jackson. Walker. Pulled down by Hodge. Jackson. Walker. Attempting to find free kick. Mikai. Then fouled by Carlos. So says the referee. And a free kick awarded to the Roaring Lions. Jackson. The man entrusted. Jackson floats it in the 18. Laron Walker! Point blank save by Brooks. Point blank save. Oh, good work by young Brooks. Miss kick by Hodge. Christian puts it through. Offside. It was again the man Sutherland. He was through. On this occasion, he was offside. Didn't get it in the back of the net though. Smins. Jared Smins. Through to should take in quickly. Kentish John. Jared Smins. Kentish John. Throw into Diamond FC. We are into the 85th minute of play. It's 2-0. The Roaring Lions coming back from a defeat. Amanda Hodge goes down. Substitution. Yes, call for it. So Garvey. Goes to warm up. There is also man waiting. That's 48. Mando will leave. And 48 takes up from him. Peters with a shot. Deflection goes wide. '87th minute of play. Jalen with the ball. Serves it in. Corner. Well, off the head of Jackson and almost lodging in the goal. It just, breezed over the crossbar. It's going to be Millington entrusted with serving this one in. Taken short. 46. I think was best idea. Sutherland. Good header by Roach. Paul. Peters finds Carlos. Carlos looking back for Peters. Does find him. And too heavy a touch. More. Very sloppy play today from Diamond FC. Millington drives it. Looking for, and isn't that a handball? No call from the ref. Diamond players were calling for handball. Not so says referee Burton. Peters comes. Good defensive work by Christian. Smeens. Kentish John. Oh, it's Gums. Gums with a cross! Oh, still an opportunity here. Smeens to Jared. Can't get the shot off. The two Smeens are on the ground, both Jalen and Jared. Offside. Mickey Connor gets the yellow. Millington with the free kick in the 90th minute of play. No opportunity going and begging for Diamond FC. They don't want to score tonight. Off the head of Christian. Peters cuts it out. 48 lays his foot on this one. Kentish John looking to get around Jackson. Will not do so. It is Jelly. On the run. Down the left flank. Mickey Connor gets around Carlos with the cross. And oh my! And luckily, there was a misunderstanding there by the defender, that is Gums and Malachi and Brooks. But in the end, all ends well. It is Sutherland who has gone down on one end and Jackson on the next. 5 minutes to be played, says the referee. All the 5 minutes, we have started that 5 minutes with both players down. Jackson has left the field. It seems like the man Nico will be making his entrance in stoppage time. Sutherland is back on the field. Jackson will be calling that tonight. 2-0. 2-0. Rowan Lion leads. Substitution can come now. Nico makes his way on for Jackson. Corner to the Rowan Lions. Heads going up. Straight off the head of Walker. Misdirected. Smins. Long ball forward. Fleming. Drops it wide for Marvin. Marvin has to play that one in, coming off the chest of Kevin Paul and goes into touch. Taken Walker. Oh, Walker trying to find Jelly. Does find Jelly. And seem to have pulled up there, Walker. Lions. They're fortunate that they are already in extra time. And Walker is done with that too. Walker can't continue. Walker just coming on, but Walker can't continue. Suddenly with a cross, cleared by Gums. Brooks will take this one and look to restart right away. Won't have time to waste at all. Whistle can come anytime now. Oh. Ball goes out for a throw to the Rowan Lions. Jaden Laron with the throw. Mikai. Christian drops it to Laron. Laron long ball looking for Sutherland off the head of Millington. Kentish John. More. Kentish John is through. Foul. And free kick to Diamonds FC. Everybody must go up. Ball floated into the hands of Curl. The referee says, I've seen enough. That's that for that. It is the Rowan Lion getting the better of Diamond FC, 2-0. 2-0, and that's where we're going to cap it off for the night for another weekend. Wishing all the fathers happy Father's Day and saying thank you for being with us for the duration of this weekend. It was truly a pleasure bringing you the coverage as it unfolded before I was here tonight and for the entire weekend. On behalf of the man Doc, Tony was here last night, and the voice of choice, John Millington, taking you back to the only station that you can see, the AI live station where you can see AFL, male and female league, all on show. Until we rejoin you, and that will be on Wednesday. It's John Millington taking you back to Master Control.